That's technique.
Tell me about this. Like, is this actually fun in Fruit Ninja Kinect?
It is actually fun in Fruit Ninja Kinect, which surprised me a lot because, you know, the game started as an iPhone game that super popular. And even when they announced it for Kinect, I thought, wow, how would this really work? I mean, I'm going to be slicing it from my TV. How's that going to be fun? But it actually is. I don't know. There was something about like lining up fruit and trying really hard to get like higher combos and take over leaderboards. Like that stuff I'm into, and surprisingly, it tapped into that.
So the down to the brass tacks money question, because some people have a disagreement about this, but is this really worth $10 on Microsoft? Because it is a $1 game on your iPhone.
It is. That's actually a really good question. I don't necessarily think it is right away.
You gave it a B+.
I did because I really enjoyed
an implicit endorsement of it.
Yes. I have to say, I don't know, because I'm kind of in between. On one hand, I can see arguments for both sides. I mean, I really think in a lot of ways this should be more of a game that gets packed in with Kinect. I think it's a much better example of what it can do versus Kinect Adventures. I think Kinect Adventures, for whatever it is, like it's cool ideas, but it's not as well executed. A lot of the interface stuff is just kind of laggy compared to how responsive it is to just swing your arm and do things. On the other hand, I don't think $10 is really that much to ask. I mean, anything more than that, and I would have said, no way. That's way too much money. But I feel that it's sort of the right spot. But I think they'd be better served with like what they're doing with Gunstringer, where if you buy Gunstringer, the Twisted Pixel game that's coming out, you're getting this as part of that deal.
So just, as I see you playing it a bit, I'm just curious, what makes it more than like an iToy game? Because it looks like you're doing a lot of like, hey, I'm waving my hands and stuff happens, which is kind of what happened with the PS2 and this iToy.
It does. It reminds me specifically too of that iToy game called I think it was called Kung Fu for iToy. It was something like that, where these little ninjas would come out from the sides of the screen and you slap them away, as they came. It reminds me a lot of that. I just feel the technology is a lot better. I remember trying out Kung Fu, and there were times where I'd swing and it didn't register properly, or it wouldn't hit him at all. There were a majority of the time I never saw anything like that in Fruit Ninja Kinect. I mean, granted, you need the space to do it. Bugged me out too in the trailer because you see one of the guys kind of get too into it and kind of kick and swing across the screen, which is ridiculous. But I was like, wow, that's kind of cool that it's responsive enough to see that and to be able to register that.
What's the biggest fruit you chop up, or what's the most complicated thing you do in this game?
The pomegranate that comes out at the end of arcade mode, or it shows up randomly in classic mode, is this big fruit that you have to slice out multiple times, and you end up looking really stupid as you're trying to swing and get as many hits on it as you can. That's probably the most complicated thing you swing at. The rest is just literally waiting for things to line up, getting the timing right, and just swinging across and trying to go for big combos.
Final question. Rank this among, compared to other like good Kinect games, which I guess at this point is Dance Central.
Okay.
And like, where does this rank for you, Kinect-wise?
I mean, I haven't played as many Kinect games as I probably would like to, but I'll say that my favorite Kinect games right now are Child of Eden, Dance Central, Kinect Sports.
Oh, so this is below Kinect Sports.
And then this.
Okay.
Yeah.
But
I would say this is definitely
right?
top 5. Yeah, definitely above Joyride, definitely above any other like workout game that's out there for it. I feel that this gets it right.
I'll actually look at this game now.
Okay.